Hi there, Taurus. This is the reading for you for the month of May. And let's begin with your reading and wish you all a very happy birthday if your birthday is falling in the month of May. And we've got the first reading as, the first card is 8 of coins. I've got, let me just kind of get that here a little bit focused. We've got the first card here as 8 of coins, 8 of pentacles. We've got, all right, I'll read it as reverse. We've got the 10 of wands as reverse, and we have got, this is the second reading I'm doing for the month of May, and the first one which I did was for Virgo, and they also got that 10 of wands, so that was upright. You got it reversed. And all right, I've been asked to read reversals for you, and we've got the 10 of cups, which is also in reversed. Now Taurus, there is something which you're putting in your efforts, putting in your work, putting in your time and energy in the third dimension. You are trying to kind of diligently putting in your hard work. This could be this relationship, this could be also finances and career, and that's what you're doing in the month of May, and that is kind of keeping you busy, and that is what is also helping you let go some of the burdens which were weighing you down. This also kind of been acting as a distraction for you probably, and hence it's kind of feeling that the burdens are off your shoulder. However, this card is still there. That means burdens are not yet off. You probably will have to deal with them, and you probably will have to walk the distance, whatever is pending, and let that be off your shoulders completely. However, this still is there, so you are kind of the existence of burdens is still in your energy field. You probably are kind of getting distracted by kind of putting in your energy on the career, finances, something else, etc., etc. However, the burdens, and you feeling that yes, you are kind of drowning yourself in that energy, and probably with that you will not feel the burden as much as you were before. And that could be true up to an extent, but then burden energy is still there in the existence. However, you are, because of this distraction, feeling a little less, and considering that you are kind of so engrossed, you probably are not really engrossed in doing stuff which is giving you fulfillment. And let that burden, feel it, let this pass, and that is when your 10 of cups also will go upright, because with this you probably are doing stuff which are not emotionally fulfilling you. But again, as I said, this potentiality is still there in your energy field. 10 of cups is there in your energy field. You are looking for, and there are 2 10s which are in reverse, so that means you are delaying some completions, and that completion which you need to kind of let the completion happen, that will also make this card go upright, which means that there will be that emotional fulfillment in your environment. And I have to say it as I see it, but it is what I'm sensing. But these cards with the potentiality, with the 10 of cups, yes, there is a potentiality for you to have that complete emotional fulfillment which is there in your energy field. So it's fine. Don't kind of keep distracting yourself. Feel it, feel whatever is like getting lined up, and work towards your emotional fulfillment rather than kind of keep distracting yourself. And somehow I'm getting the message you probably are in denial of something. This could be you or the person you're connecting with. The person you're connecting with also could be in denial, but I would read this as the person you're connecting with. You have to pick your side. I have read that as your energy, but again, I'm just saying that you will have to pick your side. If you have the Virgo in your chart, or if you are connecting with the Virgo, guys, then you probably will have to watch that reading as well, because the 2 repetition of card there, 10 of wands and the Tower, and you will probably have to see that how if you have any of your sun, moon, rising, Venus, if you have Virgo in your chart, please do watch that reading. It was good reading, but then yes, changes, and the Tower is what was lining up there as well. And that's the first card which we have, with the person you're connecting with, we have the Tower. So there is something which is changing For this person, it could be within or it could be in the environment, but then it's kind of gonna feel like a shake-up, and which probably is needed as well, because those shake-ups are needed when we are not listening and we are not kind of listening to those small nudges. Life has its way to get through what has to kind of come forth, and this is for your highest good. Whatever changes are lining up as we are ascending to the higher dimensions, these changes are needed. Let those changes happen. Don't kind of distract yourself from those changes as well. And this is for the person you're connecting with. This person will feel those changes, and let's see how those changes are ushering into the month of May. What these further energies are going to line up for the month of May for this person you're connecting with. We've got, I think, 2 cards there. We'll pick it. Yeah, so we've got 2 cards there. We've got the five of wands, and we've got the Fool. So eventually this person will have faith and say that, all right, let this things unfold the way it ought to, and this person will kind of settle down eventually for surrendering it to the universe. But there is going to be some conflict in the environment which this person will go through and will kind of indulge into, and then they will realize that, hey, what am I fighting for? Why am I even doing all this? Let me just surrender to the universe. Let me surrender to the divine, and let me see what lines up, and let me have a leap of faith. And that's the energy they eventually going to surrender to. But these changes might kind of bring about that kind of 5 of wands energy, wherein they feel conflicted within, or there is a possibility for some of them that there is a conflict outside as well, which they kind of have to deal with this tower breaking out, which is built on weak pillars, and this will fall off. It could be a belief system, or it could be anything. As I always say, this could be within or this could be outside. This is general reading, so pick as it resonates and pick as it kind of goes down with you, but that's what it is. So let's see what's happening at the connection level, and what is happening at the connection level. Okay, and trust me, we've got the Hanging Man, and that's what came at the connection level. Please do let me know if you're connecting with a Virgo there, because we have 3 repetitive cards which we have got here from that first reading which I do. And then if you've been watching me do these readings, it's not that I shuffle it really well, and I kind of shuffle, and whatever kind of pops out is what I pick up, and that's the message. And anything can pop out, anything can kind of come in. So we have the Hanged Man in the middle and at the connection level, which means that there are perspectives which are changing. There is something which has been put on hold. There is something which has been put on suspension. There are things which are kind of settling in. Probably these chains needs to settle in before anything else can come up. And these kids are screaming down there, and I'm sure you can, I mean, it's distracting me. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I'll probably close the window now that it's soundproof, but then it might help a little. So here what I'm saying is that this Hangman is there, so there is something which has been put on suspension for you, for sure, Taurus. So but that's fine. Let it suspend, let it be patient around there, hold on to that, let the perspectives change, let you have that perspective which is different. And we have got 2 cards which kind of turned. All right, so we've got 2 cards here, which is the first one, which says is spend more time outdoors. So probably that's when while the things are in suspension, you probably would want to consider spending more time outdoors. And the other one which we have is your children are watched over by angels. So if and during the suspension period, probably you need to focus, and there is a need for you to focus on those, if there are children involved, or if no children involved, then probably in your to your inner child there as well. Take it as resonates, because this is a general reading. And here what you have to do probably is that do that, because spend time outdoors, because that's when you kind of probably will be getting some downloads while you are kind of in the suspended state. You are supposed to be in the suspended state, or this relationship is to be in the suspended state, so that the new energy can usher in the newness, the divine light can be shown upon, and then there can be aura which between you two can be cleaned and cleansed with this changes. And then that's when these 10 of Cups can be upright for you as well. And however, you'll have to wait, and the wait is what I'm sensing is the is the core between this. However, during that wait time, there is a lot you probably will have to do. Take those downloads while you spend time outdoors and watch over the children, though they are watched over. The other message is, which I'm getting, is that you probably are worrying about your children, or if there are any children involved, you don't really have to worry about them because they are watched over, they've been taken care of. You don't have to worry about anything. However, that's the perspective you probably will realize is changing, and that's the perspective which needs to change as well. And you will, these are not the words which are going to change the perspective, these are the experiences which changes our perspectives and our mindset. So probably that's what's going to happen in the month of May. And let's see what the further message is for you, for the person who's watching, cross watcher or Taurus, whosoever is watching. All right, we've got the, I'm not going to be, there were two cards which got open, and the one on top is what I'm going to read, and that's wonderful, 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 guys. I'm not going to read both of the cards. The one on the top is Archangel Uriel, and trust me, such a wonderful archangel. I just adore Archangel Uriel. Has been helping me a lot, and I'm so happy that this card came for you. Archangel Uriel works on the ruby ray, which is made up of purple and gold. It is a ray of wisdom and spirituality. You are blessed to attract this angel card, for he will bring you serenity, love, tranquility, and peace. You in your turn are invited to spread these qualities to others. Connecting with Archangel Uriel will enable you to aspire to oneness with all humanity. This is a high state of grace which will bring you freedom and joy, and trust me, that's what you should be gunning for, freedom and joy. All right, visualize yourself in a purple and golden cloak and invoke Archangel Uriel's help to raise your consciousness. I am one with everyone in peace and serenity, and that's the affirmation you should be using as much as you can. And we have the discernment as the next card. I'm not going to read the other details, but then yes, you need to be using your discernment, what's right for you and what's not, and that's the other message. You can also take help from Archangel Uriel to help you on that as well. And Archangel Uriel is there, so in the month of May, please call upon him and he will help you and bring about that sense of oneness, bring about that clarity, bring about that change in perspective wherever it's needed. That leap of faith is worth it, and do that. So that's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful for you, Taurus, and I'm really happy for this reading. So please do let me know in your comments box that how it resonates with you. I'll be curious to know that, and it helps me understand that how these are, because I just say whatever comes as, you know, as messages to me. I don't read tarot in the traditional way. Whatever messages are coming is what I kind of communicate. Yes. And sorry for that. The stand is kind of losing its strength as well, and I need to buy a new one. And and thanks a lot, guys, for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. I so appreciate it. If you've not subscribed yet, please do click that bell button and subscribe, and do hit that like as well if it resonates and if you like what it is. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, and have a lovely month ahead. Take care, be happy.